Well, welcome everybody back to Rainey's Picks. James Rainey is still on assignment. Super secret mission. So when he gets back, make sure you've all tagged Rainey's Picks, like it on Facebook, share it across the world. With James's reach, there's no telling where he might be. Finding people like Karen Emeny here, who is our latest addition. Karen, welcome to Rainey's Picks.
Thank you for having me back.
Absolutely. I hear that you last did this 5 years ago, actually.
It was a long time ago. I was actually in Teachers College at the time, and I had to boot it from a northern end school all the way down to the free press to make it in time. And I was in my dress clothes from work.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Things have changed a little since then. You've been very busy as of late, I hear.
I've been very busy. I released a couple of songs in January, and that kind of kicked off a lot of the things that happened this year. And the covers on Our London obviously helped out, and it led to a lot of awesome opportunities this year.
Including a trip down south, I hear.
Yeah, so I just got back from Nashville. My friend Justine Chantel and I went down, and we had the opportunity to do a couple of co-writes, and we also had the opportunity just to kind of see Nashville and really take in the scene and get to meet some other musicians, and just kind of, we got to see a show at the Bluebird, which was amazing. Just the whole atmosphere and the way that they are so focused on the music there, and no one is talking. You can be asked to leave. So, yeah, it was awesome.
Well, certainly music is all about Nashville. You're all about, well, half and half. We'll get into that later. You're about the music too, so let's give folks a taste of a little bit of Karen.
Awesome. This is a newer song, and it's called Not Ready.
Stops you in your tracks. All the walls that you built up keep you from going back. You're not ready. I'm not ready for you to leave. You're not ready. I can't seem to believe you keep on running, leaving hearts broken in your path. You keep on leaving and there ain't no going back. You keep on saying how everything's just fine. You're not ready, so this is goodbye. I say it's time to move on, time to let you go, but it's almost easier to hold on, because it's all I know. Something always stops me, and I can't face the truth. What we had was smoke and mirrors. You weren't mine to lose. You keep on running, leaving hearts wanna be. You keep on running, leaving hearts broken in your path. You keep on leaving and there ain't no going back. You keep on saying how everything's just fine, but you're not ready. So this is goodbye.
See, this is why we have Rainey's Picks, to share music like yours with folks. Rainey's Picks, like it on Facebook, share it around the world, and give shout outs to people like Steely Dan. Make their move that way. Karen's got lots of people that she can shout out to because she's about to go back to school, quite literally. You're also a teacher as well as a rising musical star. How nervous are you heading back to school soon?
I'm a little bit nervous. I'm starting a new grade this year, so I'll be a 0.6, so 60% of a full contract, and I'll be teaching grade 4. So it's a little bit. I've taught grade 4 previously, but usually I'm kind of amongst the little people with the kindergarten friends. So
I know you've shared your music with the kindergarten friends too.
I have. Grade 4 is a little bit trickier. They ask for a lot of random requests that aren't always appropriate lyrically for school. So I've had timber as a request, and I just kind of went, oh, okay. I cannot play that for you, but yeah, so it'll be a little bit of a change, but I'm pretty excited just to have the opportunity to be with my kids for a whole year,
Sure.
And have it more be my classroom, and it's a little different than doing 5 different classrooms. Where
You're gonna be making sure the kids all wash their hands throughout the school year?
Yes.
Because you've got gigs coming up throughout the year too, so.
That's a big concern, so I will be on it. I will just take Kleenex, take hand sanitizer, stay.
Can't be getting sick, you know.
Well, it's tricky because with the little guys, at least they're shorter than you. With the older kids that are about my height, it gets a little tricky with the sneezing and the coughing and the, all the fun stuff.
Well, we don't want you getting sick because you've got music to share, and we're going to give folks another taste of your music.
Awesome. This is a song that I actually co-wrote with a good friend and guitar player of mine named Nick Ross, and it's called Just a Little Heartbreak. So it's like to get more of the harmony.
Here we go again. Always been a little naive, talking to my friends. Everybody saw it but me. I should've known better, but I fall for it every time. I keep on telling myself that it won't be like the last time. What's a little heartbreak when everything's falling apart? What's a little heartbreak? Shotgun loaded and fired, nothing that I can take. It's just a little heartbreak. I've done all I can to wear my heart on my sleeve. All I'm asking is for you to do the same for me. I should've known better, but I fall for it every time. I keep on telling myself that it won't be like the last time. What's a little heartbreak when everything's falling apart? What's a little heartbreak? Shotgun loaded nothing that I can't see. Tell me all the things I don't wanna hear. Change my mind. Gonna prove it to myself one more time. What's a little heartbreak? What's a little heartbreak? What's a little heartbreak? Shotgun loaded in. What's a little heartbreak? When everything's falling apart, what's a little heartbreak? Shotgun loaded and fired, nothing that I can't take. It's nothing that I can't take.
And you rocked it out again.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to remind everybody to like Rainey's picks, even though I'm not James Rainey. It occurs to me I didn't actually say that I'm Sean Meyer. So thank you for all coming to join us today.
As you pull off your mask.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to have that Scooby-Doo moment, I'm sure. But I believe we have time for one more song. So we're not going to keep you too long. But you've performed on some pretty big stages as of late.
I have. I had the opportunity in March to be at the wonderful London Music Hall, and I got to open for Chase Rice and Dan Davidson.
Nice.
And it was phenomenal. It was such an amazing crowd and just such a wonderful stage to play at, and something that I never anticipated happening. And then Trackside rolled around.
Sure.
And, that was probably the biggest stage slash number of people
Sure.
that I've had the opportunity.
Not too
to play for.
intimidating?
It was a little intimidating, but you know what? I find the country crowd is such a positive crowd, and everybody is just
Sure.
so supportive and just they just want to have a good time. So I'm looking forward to what's next for sure.
Well, let's give people one more taste of you before we get out of here.
All right, this is a cover that I played at Trackside, and it's one of my favorites. And this is a Beyonce tune called "Daddy Lessons." Thanks again for having me, guys.
Came into this world, Daddy's little girl. Daddy made a soldier out of me. Daddy made me dance. Daddy held my hand. Daddy liked his whiskey with his tea. Railroad, motorcycles, blackjack, classic vinyl, tough green is what I had to be. So take care of your mother and watch out for your sister. That's when Daddy looked at me with his gun and his head held high. He told me not to cry. Daddy said shoot. Daddy said shoot. With his right hand on his rifle, he swore it on the Bible. Daddy said shoot. Daddy said shoot. He held me in his arms, he told me to be strong. He said when I'm gone is what to do. When trouble comes to town and men like me come around, Daddy said shoot. Daddy said shoot. Daddy made me fight. It wasn't always right. He said, girl, it's your Second Amendment. Daddy played it cool. Daddy was no fool. Right before he died, he said, remember. He said, take care of your mother. Watch out for your sister. That's when Daddy looked at me with his gun and his head held high. He told me not to cry. Daddy said shoot. Daddy said shoot. With his right hand on his rifle, he swore it on the Bible. Daddy said shoot. Daddy said shoot. He held me in his arms. He told me to be strong. He said when I'm gone is what to do. When trouble comes to town and men like me come around, that is a true, that is a true. If a man like yours and baby girl, he's playing you, he's playing you. But I won't be about men like you, he's a baby girl, he's playing you, he's playing you. When trouble comes to town and men like me come around, that's a true, that's a true. When trouble comes to town and men like me come around, that's a true. My daddy said it's true.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you very much for joining us here on Rainey's Picks today.
Thank you.
Like Rainey's Picks, share it across the world. Shout outs to Josie London and anyone else who's happy enough to come along and join us tonight. Thank you again, Karen.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, world. And look for James next time. He might be back.
Pull off the mask.